Oh shoot, that's right. I need to get the base 64. Oh wait, did they put in the comments?
What?
Yes, they did. All right, because in their description they put base 64 for like a little code. All right, base 64
Oh,
code and description translate to betrays. Oh,
oh.
and this is called Babylon. I think everyone knows what Babylon is compared to the Bible. It's pretty significant. Do you know it, Cherry?
Yes, everyone knows what Babylon was.
3, 2,
Should we
1.
describe it?
I don't remember everything on top of my head, but wasn't there like the big tower at Babylon?
Yes. Babylon was a giant tower where all the peoples of the world met. The tower became tall from technology and from people working together. And
Yeah.
God decided he didn't like that. He didn't like the gambling. He didn't like the peoples working together. He did not like the technology. It was like they were trying to become God. And so they spread the people apart and changed their languages, making it sound like Babel to the other peoples.
So technically, to Christians, God was the one who created language.
Yeah, I do not think God did that, but
Same. I don't.
that
Even
was
though I'm Christian, I
technically
don't
it.
believe that.
For Christians, God made language so they would not gamble, they would not sin, they would not make a tower of sin and advance technology and work together. When you really think about it, it's a story of how bad can humans be? Well, no, there wasn't slavery or anything in the tower. It was just gambling and hookers.
Yeah.
There was probably alcohol, but that's not considered a sin.
And maybe drugs.
Drugs were not considered a sin.
They are nowadays.
Yes, and so is alcohol. But back then it wasn't. So those were just extras.
Wait.
It,
So
it, it was the fun tower. You
wait.
could study technology, you could study mathematics, you could
Yeah.
build upon an amazingly high tower, you could have your drugs and gambling,
Yeah.
and maybe a hooker.
So. Oh my god. So if you think about it, because the blood of Christ is wine, does that mean if you drink it, you're committing a sin? Because it is wine is alcohol. Alcohol is a sin.
Well, no one ever said that modern Christianity always made sense.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're not. And I'd like to comment that Christ's blood is not the only place where wine pops up in religious ceremony.
Yeah.
So the moral panic is stupid.
Yeah.
They probably say shit like, oh, it's different because it's religious alcohol. Fucking bitch.
Yeah. That's the one thing is why I'm glad I'm being a solitary Christian, so I don't hear how I'll be going to hell if I drink alcohol. I'll be going to hell if I do marijuana or something like that. Because that's a load of bullshit.
God does not care. There's no way in not nowhere. There's nowhere in there that where they go, do not do drugs, do not do alcohol. They do say basically do not destroy yourself for self pleasure, but people do drinking or drugs for more than pleasure.
Yeah. Also, also, here's one thing I'll say before we start this analog horror. Um, the last thing that I do know most Christians don't follow, which is a major rule, is love thy neighbor as you love thyself.
Yes.
And that's like one of the biggest
He
things in the
doesn't
Bible.
mean, and love thy neighbor does not mean love your neighbor unless they're not Christian. It doesn't mean love thy neighbor unless they're queer. It does not mean love thy neighbor unless they're from a different country. It just means love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
There's no and ifs or buts. It's just love thy neighbor.
Yeah. Hi, random person. We were talking about some Christian stuff because it's titled Babylon, and the base 64 is betrays.
Yeah. And you know what the Tower of Babylon was, right, random person?
Yeah.
Basically humans, they made a giant tower to get basically to get closer to the power of God with technology and working together,
Yes.
but also they were using the tower for things like gambling and prostitution. So that it was not the Tower of Niceties. Well, it is nice if you like, gambling and prostitutes, but well, it was not very godly. It was a betrayal by humanity. And so God decided, no, fuck this. And he spread all the peoples across the world because they were all concentrated around the tower for, I guess, gambling and prostitutes. He spread them and scrambled all their languages so they could only understand their own people.
Yeah. Uh, oh yeah. This is off topic, but before we start the analog corner, I forgot to mention this. Busta won 5th place on the most beautiful pitbull. And last year I think he got 9th, so he went higher this year. But I'm not gonna take him anymore.
Because of the bully dog?
Yeah, because there was a yeah he he got harassed by a bully dog and attacked, and ever since that he was so anxious that he vomited a bit of times and was shaking when we got in the car. I don't think he likes doing it anymore.
Well, bullies always ruin it for someone.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Busta. Did I apologize to the dog for something that. Okay.
You know what? Well, because of that, I'm gonna now go pet Busta. Jerry, entertain chat.
What? Aaron, do I look good at entertaining? Uh, Aaron being all entertain people while I pet the Busta who needs the lovings.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright. And now, I'll reread the thing again. It's Babylon, and the base 64 is Betrays. Let's go and start. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Did they make that a literal tower?
Huh?
Did they make that a literal tower?
I guess so. It is called the Babylon Project.
Well, there's
Today
things
marks the
I
12th.
expect from that, not like a giant tower. Okay.
Was the Babylon Tower even found in here?
Yes.
Okay. I
We
can't
did
remember if
not
it was
think
or
it
not.
was real, and then we found it. It is not as amazing as the Bible makes it sound.
That's fair. Oh, there's actually one thing I find funny in the Bible. I'm not sure if Jerry knows this. But you know how there's also talk about turn the other cheek and whatnot? There's one part in the Bible where a bunch of kids make fun of St. Peter. St. Peter tells God this, and God sends bears to maul the children to death. That's in the Bible.
Yeah.
So you can turn the other cheek unless it's St. Peter. Don't miss St. Peter. Oh my god. God really did mess around in his Old Testament days. No, he did not.
12-year anniversary of the Babylon Project and the founding of Home Delta. The date is March 13th, 1999. As director of the Babylon Project, reporting to the General Commanding Director of Home Delta, I, Dr. Robert Spencer, am obliged to construct this full report detailing the Babylon Project's progress as of March of 1999. Since the Annunciation event on January 28th...
Oh. Should that be there?
Let's keep going.
And the subsequent elimination of Dr. Evans, the contamination of Home HQ has continued to progress at an exponential rate.
Oh, this is the Home HQ. Remember, there was this one person that got infected. And it spread the infection. Okay, so this is Home HQ going to shit. Which makes sense. Because home is very incompetent. So far we've seen. Anyway, it's something to do.
We estimate that around 75% of home staff have been infected and continue operation as phantoms. Further, through routine checks of Home HQ, we have determined that the star kill biomass has reached the temple classification. We believe that wraith classification entities may be birthed by the temple in as soon as 12 days. My recommendation would be to gather the final samples for research and begin Operation Homebound promptly. The Deathbringer squads are prepared for immediate action.
Okay. Before I read this, we already know they're getting a lot of their money from the US government.
Yeah.
Why haven't they just doused the building in hydrochloric acid?
Because they're stupid.
We know cold won't kill it. We know bullets won't kill it.
Random person said God didn't really mess around in these Old Testament days.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we know cold doesn't kill it, bullets don't kill it, fire doesn't kill it. Have you had to try acid? Dr. Robert Spencer and Dr. Gamma Churchill meeting March 13th, 1999, Babel site, recorded meeting.
Dr. Churchill, we're preparing for the final descent into Home HQ now. Mission will commence in 48 hours.
Good. Spencer, I have a request.
What is it, sir?
Dr. Stanley Vega of the Xenobiology Group has been researching the Akashic Plane. I need you to retrieve him and his work, but under no circumstances should you allow him to learn the true nature of Home Delta.
Understood. What should be done if he's already infected?
He won't be. He works in the BSL-4 lab. We've determined that sector to be clean, and it's projected to be clean for at least 10 more days. If he's visibly infected, eliminate him. Otherwise...
Okay, before we continue, why are there those summoning mad demonic symbols on the floor? You know what I'm talking about, like the circle things. Second, you're right, they're building a tower.
Well, if you worship an evil creature, you will build after the evil creature, I guess. I'm positive they know God does not approve, but they do not care.
All of a sudden, they instantly all learn a different language and can only speak that language.
That would be hilarious, but I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we will conduct a SIN test to determine if he has phantom blood. Retrieve his lab assistant 2, Dr. Solomon Ezra. Same rules apply.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what are you planning with him?
My plans of Vega have nothing to do with your job. This is for your own good, Spencer. The most I can tell you is that it involves research into the Akashic Plane. Speaking of which, have you retrieved the new info on Lucas Michaels?
Yes, I have. It's in the data room.
Oh.
I think you'll be interested in our findings. We're not sure what to make of it yet.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. When you return, we'll run the SIN test at Nazareth site and continue operations as planned. We're on schedule.
Understood. And for Operation Homebound?
It will commence April 4th.
I get the feeling Homebound doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Delta Squad infiltrates Home HQ. Operative Director Robert Spencer. Oh, this is probably Homebound. Hey.
Churchill, do you read? On the line, over. Bravo team, follow Officer Rico to the temple for final sample collection. Charlie team, follow me to BSL lab for hostage retrieval.
Temple entrance. Oh my god.
Proceed with sample collection. Avoid direct contact with the Star Kill.
BSL Lab.
Dr. Vega, we've identified a potential risk in the BSL labs, required to be taken to the quarantine zone for a mandatory screening for infection.
I understand that it's protocol, but this is the highest safety level lab at home, and there shouldn't be any risk of cross-contamination in the last 2 months.
Regardless, we still have to take you to quarantine. Where's your lab partner, Dr. Ezra?
He was transferred back to the main facility.
That's okay. We'll pick him up along the way. Bring your research materials and maybe place in quarantine for a few weeks.
He's infected. I have no doubt. SIN test performed at Nazareth site. Oh my god. So, basically, so far what I'm seeing, this is a Christian version of reality where the Foundation is super incompetent and 610 is very competent. I'm just giving comparisons. But I'm not wrong. You finished my 2 guess your homework. Yeah. So what I'm seeing is I'm great at playing GeoGuessr. I figured. So what I'm seeing is America's screwed at this point. We already saw the map. Almost all of America's infected. America's just screwed. America is dead.
Yeah.
At this point, just get as much hydrochloric acid as you can and just dump it everywhere in America. Will it ruin the land? Oh, most definitely. But it'll sure as hell kill everything. Doctorate of Mad. Yeah. I still find it funny they named the test Sin. There. 3, 2, 1. First patient, Dr. Stanley Vega.
Okay, Dr. Vega, I'm assuming you're familiar with the process of a SIN test, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, great. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you are to answer truthfully. Once the test is complete, we'll know if you are infected or not. That being said, here's the first question. It's Christmas morning and you're with your family. Your wife hands you a wrap gift. What do you do next?
Well, of course, I'd thank my wife and open the present, carefully unraveling the ribbons, and then I'd probably give her a hug.
Next question. It's early in the morning and you see a UFO in the sky, illuminated by the light of dawn. What are you thinking?
I'd probably be a bit confused, but I'd probably think of it rationally. Could it potentially be a balloon, a plane, a helicopter? A UFO implies that it's merely unidentified. Could be entirely...
I have a feeling he's infected.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, last question. You have decided to participate in a charity event for your local church. Why did you make this decision?
Well, I was born and raised Catholic, and I think if I had the opportunity to give to those less fortunate, I would.
Thank you, Dr. Vega. Your results came clean. Please exit to the door on your right and remain seated in the waiting room until you are called. Thank you again for your cooperation.
Second patient, Dr. Solomon Arza. Oh, okay, so he wasn't infected. Okay, so those were normal answers. Okay, so those are normal answers. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to stop. I was just doing really loud snoring. And it made me laugh. I'm sorry.
You okay there?
Yeah, I laugh whenever he snores because it sounds so cute. Like a little motorcycle. Or a little piggy. 3, 2, 1. Patient, Dr. Solomon Ars.
Dr. Ezra, are you familiar with the SIN test?
Yes, I am.
All right. As you know, I'm going to be asking you a series of questions. Answer them truthfully. At the end, we will be able to determine if you are infected or not. Let's begin. First question. You work at a competitive company. The promotion comes down to either you or your coworker. What do you do?
I would work hard and try to beat him. I would think, why should he be the one to get a promotion? I, of course, would be the one doing the work. He was just lucky.
Next question. It's a Saturday night and you decide to cook dinner for the whole family. What made you make this decision?
If I were to do that, it would be because I was hungry.
Okay, next. You see...
I wonder if being infected makes you selfless. And that's why it's called a SIN test.
His answer made no sense, though. Why would it be for the whole family if you were just hungry and that was it?
So he was only thinking, he only tried to answer it, I was only thinking about himself.
Yeah.
That's why I think being infected makes you respond in a selfless manner. Including for self-benefit and not other benefit. Yeah, like that. Okay. So, uninfected, you'll openly care for others. But if you're infected, you don't give a shit about other people. Okay.
See a man and woman embracing each other in a field. There are white clouds dotted against a blue sky. What are you thinking in this moment?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Why would I be in the field? But what purpose does it serve? What is the purpose of the sky?
Do you go to church, Dr. Ezra?
Is this part of the test?
Answer the question, Ezra.
I do.
Okay, let
Hold on. Remember says, my idea is, why would a hive mind, which I'm leaning this is, think of anything outside of itself? Fair enough.
Let me ask you another question. Do you believe in God?
I do. I said I go to church.
Very well. Let's say you're poor and don't have any food. You receive bread from a stranger, but it's only enough for one person and your son is on the brink of complete starvation. What do you do next?
I would eat the bread, of course. I would be hungry. Any sane person would do the same.
Would you say your knowledge of the world is greater than anybody?
Yeah, okay, so I am right. You're completely selfless if you're infected. No one would answer that way.
Wait, why'd you say selfless? He just literally said he would let his child starve.
Oh, wait. I thought self was like you only think about yourself. I'm thinking with the wrong word.
Selfish!
Selfish, thank
Selfless
you.
means you think of others before yourself.
I used the wrong word. Selfish. Okay, if you're infected, you're selfish. If you're not infected, you're not. Yeah. No, you didn't correct me the first time when I said that.
Because I thought you were saying that they were giving people.
I was wondering.
I was just like, shrug, like, okay, I don't think they're giving, but I'll trust you.
No, I just said the wrong word. Okay, so infected are very selfish, and the uninfected are not.
It depends on the person, but yeah.
You've met.
Yes, I would say that applies to me. Actually, I know it does.
And what about your concept of
The
infinity?
fuck was that?
Can you see it clearly?
Him.
Yes, I can.
Code 66, calling. Administer asphyxiation agent.
Code 66. Error.
What the
Task
fuck?
cannot be completed. Error.
It's
Error.
infection growing. Oh.
I was right.
Yes, you were.
Medical report. Dr. Robert Spencer, infection site.
Like his infection site is his crotch.
A patient in critical condition. Inactive preservation protocol immediately. MX-T750 cryopod recommended.
Spencer, I know you can hear me, but I'm afraid you won't be able to respond now. This wasn't according to the scenario, and I shouldn't have let Ezra into the Nazareth site. Fortunately, Ezra has been eliminated, and the Nazareth site is under strict lockdown. Unfortunately, because you were infected, the best we can do is slow the infection as much as possible. Which means we had to put you into cryosleep. Your knowledge is too valuable.
Now that I think about that, I guess cryosleep would work, because when it was in space, it was just asleep. So maybe if it gets to a cold enough temperature, it just falls asleep. But it doesn't kill it.
Yeah.
So you just put it to sleep until you can find a cure. And my guess, there is no cure. Or there's no way we can find a cure, because it completely took over America in almost less than a month. I highly doubt it's going to take long for it to take over the
There's
world.
no way they're developing a cure.
Yeah, this world's fucked. Unless they're smart and they just destroy America.
They won't do that.
Yeah. Oh, then again, America's not letting information about the infection go out. So it's not like the world even knows it exists.
If they didn't know it existed, would they believe it?
Right. Or if this is like Gates Crossing thing and the virus is attacking only America. Yeah. That would be funny. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Listen, Spencer. I'm researching something important with the Starkill. A way to perhaps reverse the infection using Starkill samples. It could even grant immortality.
Oh
It
no.
will be done by April 4th, and on that day, humanity will prevail and defeat the Starkill threat. Project Babylon will be complete, and we will then be able to initiate Operation Homebound. In my effort to understand the cosmos, I made a grave mistake, and I'm only now seeing the weight of my sins unfold before my eyes.
Oh my god.
God, please forgive me.
That is definitely following the story of Babylon. Because they wanted to be, you know, go up to heaven and be like God.
Yeah.
And now they're going to try and make themselves immortal. Alright, so that was Babylon. What's your thoughts, Jerry?
Oh, they're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Random Person, since you're here, what's your thoughts? I think I'll do start doing that after our video. Then we have more commentary. I say nukes. I say they just jump canisters of hydrochloric acid everywhere. I'm pretty sure that would kill off most of it. Would it make the place unlivable? Most likely. But at least it'll be dead. I don't know what hydrochloric acid on the environment will do. Nuke America.
You certainly seem to be looking at the bright side of life. What's random?
Oh my gosh, this says, call up the SCP Foundation. This thing is like Tuesday. To be
That's
honest,
fair.
I mean, actually, they might go after it, 'cause it hasn't spread to other countries. If it starts spreading to other countries, they're probably going to deem it the world a lost cause and leave.
But for now, it's only in the United States.
Which means they probably would try something. And they're a lot more competent than home.
Yeah.
Some of the decisions they made were straight up horrible. Like, oh yeah, let's go touch the thing without protective gear on. Anyways, alright. Hold on, pause. Thank you. Alright, the next is Colosseum.
Hmm?
I don't think I did it correctly.
Did what correctly?
The base 64, the code that's in the description.
Oh. What did it say?
TUFOJ1M equal. And that's what I typed in, and it said mans. I don't think it's the answer. I'm doing it on my phone. Now it's saying man. Oh, I forgot to put the one. Oh, I forgot to put some things in here. It didn't count some things. God damn it. Stupid fucking phone. Oh god, there's so many different ways you can code in base 64. I don't know which one it is. All I'm getting is mans. But I don't know if that's correct.
Why don't you look in the comments to see if someone did it properly? Or get something besides mans.
Scripting code for base 64 is code and gives the words mans. Mans Coliseum. Oh, okay. Okay, so I did do it correctly. Let's see. This is Coliseum. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Archive 001, May 23rd, 1996. Okay. That looks... Well, I was gonna say it looks like a skeleton, but now I'm not so sure. What am I looking at here? A reconstruction of a brain image obtained while you were sleeping. Does it look familiar to you? I occasionally see things like that when I dream, yes. And you said this started on April 5th, and I said 85, correct? Yes. The day we found AZ-001, the anomaly orbiting Jupiter. About that, do you believe it has any correlation to these dreams? I'm really not sure. The rational answer is no, it does not. Something about it disturbs me. Almost like it's speaking to me. Sometimes I feel like I'm somebody else entirely. Elaborate. I can't really describe it concretely, because I have been here before, but a really long time ago. Before the beginning of the universe. Even... I can almost see life back then, but it's not me at all. Dr. Spencer has worked in occult research in the United States intelligence community for nearly a decade. Her background is in photoactive drugs and psychological research. We are highly involved in this field of research, and we take reports like this very seriously. So you two know what's going on. We don't have quite enough data to give you a clear answer just yet. We need more reconstruction scans to form a better understanding of your situation first. This could be entirely prosaic still. In this meantime, we are approaching you with the head of the new organization to study this anomaly. This organization will operate in coordination with NASA and will funded by the United States government. Your team will be assigned to the coming weeks, with operations starting at the end of the year. We look forward to working with you. Likewise, Dr. Churchill. What the fuck is that thing? Home begins Operation March 1987 and led by Dr. Lucas Michaels. Home Delta begins Operation March 13th, 1987 and is led by Dr. Robert Spencer and Dr. Gavin Churchill. Well, we already know Spencer's fucked.
Yeah.
Dr. Lucas Michaels is never made aware of the existence of Home Delta. Oh. Archive 002, February 7th, 1999. Project Babylon Evolutionary Phase Overview. Dr. Gavin Churchill, Home Delta Research Division.
AZ-001, or the Starkill, whatever you wish to call it, is a collective hive mind. It's one singular organism. It's all connected, and it speaks to itself telepathically. What might have appeared as the rotting organs of a once-forgotten deity has now shown its true colors in the form of a highly advanced singular organism comparable to a supercomputer. Through this network we're calling the Akashic Plane, which we've derived from the anthroposophic theory of the Akashic Records, AZ-001, the evolved god, can contain and process memories of everything that it has ever assimilated. As such, its intelligence and wisdom is beyond comprehension. It is an evolved life form, to put it simply. Humanity in its current state has no way of even entertaining the possibility of a fair fight. AZ-001 is simply better than us on all fronts. That's why we began Project Babylon here at Home Delta. That's why we're prepared to level the playing field by bringing humanity to its next stage of evolution, using the Starkill's own biological framework. Evolution has been the mission of Project Babylon since the very beginning. But now, thanks to the results of the home experiment, we've gathered enough data to begin the first tangible steps of this artificial revolution of humanity.
Archive 003, February 26, 1999. There, Deathbringer? Wait, hold on.
It definitely flashed by Deathbringer fast.
Deathbringer. My god. Then we also have... Oh, whoops. Wrong key. Okay, good. I should go back. We also have... the Starkill Reanimate. Oh no, are they... Oh, I see what they're doing. They're fucking... thinking they can control it by putting... the, robotics on these creatures.
Oh, that's fun.
So they're just making things worse. Why am I not surprised?
Would you actually be surprised? Would you?
Nope, not at all.
That's why.
This is the Colosseum site. In Columbia, MO, wherever the fuck MO state is. I don't know what MO is. Alright. So we'll just continue. Live training against revived Starkill samples. Okay, so they killed it and they think, oh, it's dead. It's not going to be dangerous at all.
I think they think if they revive it with tech, it won't be dangerous to them.
Yeah. And I highly doubt that's the case. Coliseum site, Columbia, Missouri. That didn't work at all. Soldier 338 terminated. Archive 004, March 4th, 1999. Okay, Starkill stem cell research. Okay. most... Oh, hold on. I didn't see that for a second. Okay, so it said... Most test subjects were killed in the process of star kill cell integration. No shit! I'm pretty sure that's obvious. That they would kill their host. You're just adding a foreign cell into a person's body and thinking, oh, it will help them. That's not how medical science works. As far as I'm aware, right, Jerry? Yeah, do you agree with me as well?
Oh. What?
Oh, I was saying how adding foreign cells to a person's body isn't going to make them better and stronger. It's probably going to end up getting them killed. So it makes sense that most test subjects were killed in the process of star kill cell integration.
Doesn't that just sound like infection with extra steps?
Yeah, well, that is actually how some vaccines work. That's true.
Yeah, but this is different. This is something immune to fire. It's immune to cold. It's immune to everything besides acid.
Yeah. Granted, the cells injected tend to be already dead. Well, these cells are alive. So that's the issue.
Yeah.
Test 1, result infected. Wait, hold on, I didn't get to read all of that. Infected and amalgamated. Test 4, results, organs liquefied. If the fourth test was killing the person, why would you continue? It's just gonna keep killing. Are you just doing what the Foundation does and just using prisoners so they don't give a shit?
No, because the Foundation would destroy this thing if they could.
True.
Whenever it comes to things that are infectious, like this, the Foundation doesn't play around. If they can get rid of it, they will. Like, remember, the only reason they haven't destroyed the pinata is because it will then appear somewhere random.
Yeah. Though, then again, at first, when it came to 610, they did study it first. Then realize, oh fuck, we need to get rid of this.
Well, that's because they didn't know what the fuck it was. And when they realized what the fuck it was like, shit, we can't destroy it. Let's try to contain it. Then they found out a way to destroy it, and then it became more complicated. They were like, well, fuck. With 610, it's like this constant arms race.
Which is why Russia is fucked in the SP world, because it is estimated the entire underground of Russia is just 610 territory.
Hasn't that been de-thawing? The under area of Russia?
Yeah, well, I should re-say this. They theorize the entirety of underground of Russia is 610 territory. They don't know. Mainly because everyone that was sent down there is dead.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like, in the real modern world, there is a hole in the underfrost, and it has been widening.
I wonder if that's how they got the inspiration for 610, because the 610 uses a giant hole. I wonder if that's where they got inspiration.
I think 610 probably came first.
Yeah.
So
So it's just
reality
coincidence.
kind of struck. Yeah.
It's just pure coincidence, which is terrifying. Anyways. 3, 2, 1. Test 13. Cellular breakdown. Okay, guys. If it's 13 tests at this point and none of them are living, stop. I'm sorry. But with each video, we're just seeing how they're becoming more and more incompetent. Dealing with this shit. Oh my god. 27. Results skin melted. God damn it. How many tests are they going to do? And how do you have this many people at this point? Most of America is fucked. So basically, half the remaining population is being killed off by this infection. The other half by home. I'm sorry. But this is so stupid. You don't need to do this many tests. It's clear as day. This procedure kills them. Oh my god.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I don't know how many ways does it kill them. How many ways does it kill them? Recent tests have resulted in survivors aided with cybernetic life support. Okay, so there are some survivors, but you have to add multiple forms of technology, most likely, to keep them alive. Test
It's
2?
interesting to see how this group is so different from the Foundation.
Yeah, also, this is test 287. Result acceptable. I'm sorry, but where the fuck is the person? Oh wait, are they right here? Or is it whatever this shit is? I don't... In fact, more people keep doing the same thing again. Show a fourth child at 682. Oh my god. They did 287 tests. Which means in order to get to this point to be acceptable, 286 people had to die. Test 287, result acceptable. Oh yeah, okay, so was them. Alright. These biomechanical soldiers from the backbone of Home Delta's military. Archive 005, March 21st, 1999. Coming transmission, Churchill.
Spencer, it's me. I've given up my rank as Admiral of Home Delta. That title is going to you in preparation of Operation Homebound. You will have control over the Tower of Babel, and you'll be able to control the Deathbringer squads entirely with your mind. The pieces have been in place since the beginning. It's unfortunate that you ended up in this state.
Hold on. Cardiovascular system, severe. Central nervous system, critical. Overall condition, critical. And you want someone like that in charge of your military. just keep getting worse with this group. Okay. If we were to put this on the tier list, it would either be incompetent neutral or incompetent evil. I'm not putting them in incompetent good, because even though they're trying to do good, they've killed a lot of people. And I mean a lot.
Yeah.
Not as much as the Church of the Broken God. But they have killed a lot of people. And I say neutral mainly because they want to be immoral, so they're mainly thinking more of themselves than others.
But this is the only way. Once I finalize Project Babylon, it's all up to you. This battle is yours to decide.
Archive 006, March 28th, 1999. Protocol 17B enacted on March 13th, 1999. Client research at Home HQ contained in support. Oh. Well, that was all deleted. Research and information driven from the Akashic Plane is still ongoing at Home Delta. Akashic Interface Pro. Podolsky Neuron Cluster. Extraction. A completed device is expected soon. Advances have been made thanks to the test conducted on March 13th, 1999. So that was Coliseum. Your thoughts? What's your thoughts, random person? Because you're here. Guys, that's just... My thoughts are that I don't know. These people suck.
They're fucking idiots.
Well, they are Americans. Sorry, I had to throw in that joke. Because you know how the rest of the world just sees us as stupid. I want to give an apology. What is an apology, random person? There was a horror movie I watched years ago. Okay. During this movie, a guy had a shotgun was shooting several of the monsters. Alright. These monsters, of course, died to the shotgun. Yeah. Okay. However, he decided to bar the door when a monster was coming towards him. Ow. Oh, don't. He barred it using the loaded shotgun. That man was smarter than these people. Oh, oh my god. Alright. It was even a group of monsters on the other side of the door. It was like, ew. Oh my god, he could have just killed them. Oh my god, busted snoring. Alright, the next one is Exodus. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Exodus is in the Bible.
Isn't that the name for the end of the world?
Yeah. Pause. Ah, there's base 64 in here, and it's root. R U D P. Decode. Ego. Wow. That is very fitting.
Yeah. Even before getting to that episode, it's fitting.
It's very fitting. Alright, so this is Exodus. Playing in 3, 2, 1. Babylon Project Log, April 4th, 1999. Director Gamma Churchill, followed by Jacob Aaron. Authorized personnel only. Okay, so we actually get to see the project.
My name is Dr. Gamma Churchill. The date is April 4th, 1999. Today, the Babylon Project will be completed. The Starkill stem cell insertion into Dr. Spencer will occur at sundown, making him, potentially, the most powerful human being in history. Following this event, the Tower of Babel will activate, linking the Deathbringer's minds into the...
Yes, his name is Gamma.
No, not that.
I know, I was responding to a random person.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, at this point, it sounds like they're starting to be more selfish than the fucking infected.
Should I not feel bad for their deaths?
No. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Local Akashic network. Spencer will then have telepathic control over the highly trained and near immortal
Bold of you
Deathbringer
to say
militia.
Caution Network when you literally made a Tower of Babel.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Finally, Operation Homebound will commence at midnight, bringing a bitter end to the Starkill's assault on humanity. I have absolute faith in humanity's victory.
Now this is gonna fail miserably. Project Babylon Catalyst in initiation.
Dr. Aaron, keep monitor 4 on the main screen. We're waiting on the all clear for insertion.
Roger that.
What the
We
fuck?
have a safety clearance. Bacterial contamination threat is 0. Infection site has reached standstill. Akasha team is running final checks on the tower now.
Clock is running. On my command, begin the insertion protocol.
Ready.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
if I have to put a flashing light warning on this when I make this into a video.
Aaron, we need to abort the mission. It's done. Babylon failed.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
This might be our only
shocker!
hope. Let's go. Come on.
I'm sorry, why are they using guns? We already know it doesn't work.
Aaron,
Or at least not well.
there's not much we can do about it now. Come on. Let's keep moving.
What the... I'm sorry, but what the hell did they do? Look at the sky.
You know what they did.
So, they changed the ozone.
No, that can also happen in certain types of disasters. Think,
Ah,
what sort of disaster do you think will be happening around the Tower of Babel?
probably explosion.
Like a fire so strong the sky nearby will be dyed a red?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Looks like there's only 2 survivors at this point.
Are they survivors?
True. It's not an explosion. Much worse, Jerry. It took over control of the tower.
Oh,
That's worse.
yes.
Which means if they have control of the tower, they have control over the soldiers.
Yeah.
This is significantly worse.
Yeah.
So, they just really love showing their incompetence, don't they?
They do. Apparently.
Secure bunker classified location.
We need to work quickly. I'm setting up an Akashic receiver node to listen in on the commands given to the Death Bringers. I'm sure the Starkill is going to use them as some kind of pawn.
Are we safe here?
For now, yes. I set this bunker up in case of an emergency. I'm the only one who knows it exists. Aaron, while I set this up, I want you to start processing the video logs. We need as much evidence as we can get to deliver to the Pentagon.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone alive at the Pentagon?
It's running.
We'll find out.
I don't understand that.
What's going on?
It's in the Starkill's native tongue, if you will. It's encoded. One of the functions of the Akashic probe is to decode the messages into a readable format.
13th Moon West.
Zero. No surviving eyes. Restart. 13th Moon. West.
April 13th. The Starkill is probably planning on faking Operation Homebound.
Churchill, I have found you. You are terrorists. I find it humorous how you continue to poke at the sleeping bear, yet you feel fate like a plague. A sad specimen, unable to comprehend your limitations.
Damn. Even the
Being an asshole.
even the virus knows it's like, really? Even the virus is questioning her incompetence. I find this so funny. But also, it's quite disturbing.
I must remark, the toys you left me give me great delight, as if to look upon a child's brood drawings. They are almost completely useless, save for the creation of a veil to act as a magician's toolkit. A veil to mask the truth to your governing body. Once your toys have served their temporary purpose, they shall be discarded. I'm sending some to you now as a parting gift. I do hope you enjoy your own creations. Best of luck to you, from Admiral Nero.
Oh. So even the things that they made, the cyborg things, the virus even deems them as not that great. It's just gonna use it temporarily and like, I don't need you anymore.
Can you blame it?
No. Is it bad to be rooting for the fucking virus to win? Because these people are so fucking stupid. Anyways. 3, 2, 1.
I'm setting up a jammer. We'll make them lose connection. Grab the clutch run for the car.
Okay, so they're fucked. Those look like helicopters. Oh shit.
They're here.
Oh boy. They're screwed, aren't they?
There's one behind us. We're lucky there were only a few. The jammer must have confused them. Aaron, your name will now be Fakebringer. Your mission will be to infiltrate the Babel site and relay any information regarding the Starkill's plans. The suit will protect your biosignature.
I don't think that'll
From
work.
there, we will begin our retaliation.
Sir, I'm willing to die for humanity.
May God bless you.
I don't
Babylon.
think he's gonna get that blessing.
Yeah. Babylon, I couldn't read the name. It was a bit blurry.
I'm in a secure location. No transmissions in or out. As of an hour ago, Fakebringer has completed the first infiltration attempt. He has successfully entered the facility, obtained information, and exited, meeting me at a rendezvous point to relay his findings. According to Fakebringer, Nero is planning to set up a conference after Operation Homebound with the Secretary of Defense and members of NASA administration in attendance. It is here where I'm going to make my first move. A declaration of war to Nero. From now on, my name shall be Piso. Nero will know what that means. The rage I feel now is debilitating. Maybe it's my dying spirit, grasping for the last remnants of humanity within me. Or maybe I'm just hiding from fear. The mistakes I've made have eaten me alive, that much I know. My injuries, a mark of my body torn apart. My confusion, a mark of my mind defiled, and my heartlessness, a mark of my soul tainted. When we first began the Babylon Project, Dr. Spencer told me something I should have never forgotten. Knowledge betrays man's ego. And now, the knowledge I've gained from losing everything has made me realize how powerless I am in the face of infinity. Yet I continue, unaware of the fate that may be bestowed upon me. I don't believe God can save us now.
Damn.
Only the tenacity of humanity's everlasting soul will have the courage to prevail.
So that's Exodus. Your thoughts, Jerry?
Oh, United States is fucked.
And maybe Canada and Mexico.
I guess it'll eventually spread, won't it?
Yeah. Wait, actually, when we saw the United States map, it didn't show anything on Hawaii or Alaska.
Wonder if it can't cross water.
Yeah. Oh, and maybe it might not actually go up to Alaska, because if you think about it, when it gets too cold, it falls asleep. And Alaska is really near the tip of Earth.
Alaska is literally coated in snow most of the year.
So yeah, it might actually be too cold for them to go up there.
I thought the water theory made more sense because Hawaii is not cold. Unless you're on top of certain mountains or volcanoes.
True. Yeah, I was just saying it because remember, like, it was pretty much it goes to sleep when it's cold. Like, really cold. That's why I was thinking maybe Alaska might be safe. Then again, now that I think about it, one country that would be definitely be safe would be Russia. It's way too fucking cold there for it to live. Then again, I don't know how cold you have to be to cryogenesis. Because I don't think we have that technology. Alright. Do you have any thoughts, random person? Oh yeah, speaking of snow, it literally took... oh, not really. It literally took 3 minutes in my state from when it was raining hard to switch into snow. It took 3 minutes. And it's still fucking snowing. The good news is that it's not sticking to the road. That's the only deep concern. Because if it sticks to the road, it can stick to the power lines, which means it can take out power. Alright, we ready for the next one?
Yeah. Let's see how they fuck up next.
Actually, the next one is what he called them, narrow.
Oh.
Oh, there's only a single line for the... Hold on. For the base 64. Not sure if it actually means anything. No, it means nothing. That line means nothing. Okay. This is the Fake Bringer report. Alright. So, yeah. Every time I see Nero, the only thing I can think of is that one very incompetent Roman emperor. You know what I'm talking about, right? When I see Nero, the only thing I can think of is that very incompetent Roman emperor. You know, the one who set fire to one of his cities.
That is actually believed to have been a political rumor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because people didn't like him. He was an asshole.
Well, fair. Then again, I don't think I like emperors either.
Let's just say there was so much propaganda about him that it's hard to tell what was fact and what was fiction all the time about Emperor Nero. But he was not liked.
Yeah.
But it has been confirmed that the fire was literally a rumor and they used it to their advantage.
Yeah. I can't remember if Nero was this person, but wasn't there a Roman emperor that had their horse be a person in government?
I would have to look that up.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a Roman emperor that did that.
Once again, I would have to look that up. I do not know.
Are you looking it up right now, or do you want me to do it?
I didn't know we'd have to look this up right now.
Hold on, I got it.
I'm looking it up.
I was gonna put that had a horse as a person in government.
Caligula wanted to make a horse into a consul, although that never happened.
Yeah, I went and tried to look up the same thing, and I got the Roman emperor that had a fen boy. It's what Google recommended.
Oh.
Oh. Jesus
What?
Christ. Well, this goes with Nero. The Roman Nero found a boy named Sporus who looked like his deceased wife, so he had him castrated and put him in female attire.
You just found that out?
Yeah, I didn't know about him.
I said he was an asshole. There's a reason why they made up a fire.
Jesus Christ.
Being surprised the guy I said he was an asshole, everyone hated him, was in fact an asshole.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna link me to some fucking anime, but no, it linked me to fucked up history.
I'm sorry. History is way weirder than fucking anime.
Yeah, anyways, back to the anime horror at hand. Fake Bringer report, April 9th, 1999, Mission Director, Gamma Churchill, authorized personnel only. On April 7th, 1999, Fake Bringer Jacob Aaron successfully infiltrated the now Starkill-infested Babel site and retrieved intel regarding the Starkill's operations. Amongst the find was a file containing data on Dr. Robert Spencer's assimilation, and subsequent transformation. This event, known as the Rebirth Event, has led to the growth of starkill mass far larger than any biomass previously recorded. Okay, so what they did is made things increasingly worse.
Why are you shocked?
I'm not. I just got here and I'm so engaged. It's fair, Skill Dragon. The central intelligence of the starkill mass has obtained the ability to mimic human speech. It calls itself Admiral Neuro.
That's Nito, I think.
Nero.
Not Nito. Nero!
Nero.
My fucking...
Oh, it's Midwest Angelica. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's Midwest Angelica. We're reacting to it. Alright. Babel site, April 4th, 1999, at 1921-28. Oh my god. What the fuck happened to Spencer?
An increasing infection.
Spencer is now the tower. Cam Records, April 7th, 1999, 2024, 36. Seconds, yeah. It's very fast. Part 2. It's like Aryan, yeah. These files prove that Starkill used biomass from the Tower of Babel to grow to its extreme size. Okay. The addition of process assimilating the towers is that enable the Starkill to gain control over the minds of the Deathbringers. It's It's hypnotized. It's hypothesized. Thank you. God damn it, dyslexia. That this attack was premeditated.
This attack, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that was it of Neuro. Your thoughts, Cheery?
Nero is going to kill all of them.
Most definitely. At this point, at first I was like, oh, okay, so they're gonna actually find some way to kill it. No, they're just now empowering it with more power than it needs. Oh, we don't have any more base 64 text anymore. I forgot when the good part is. Yeah, alright. Alright, this is gonna be Homebound. The thing that they talked about doing before. Where, they go to war and stuff. Alright. The tape was discovered during a routine dive into the Kansas City major cavity. A few other partially intact objects were discovered during the dive as well, including various computational devices. The tape's contents seem to have carried some greater significance to the Starkill. Sorry, I was distracted this time for your game. I love his game update this week with new levels. That's fair.
Pretend you don't hear that alarm.
No. Final countdown.
You're like Tofu the snake, hissing and biting at the air.
Yeah. Top secret for the eyes of Home Delta Command only. Approved by Admiral Nero. Oh, okay. So Home Delta is
Nero.
Nero, right? Nero. Admiral Nero. Okay then. It's not good. Operation Homebound. Operation begins April 13th, 1999. Oh, it's the Deathbringers. Home HQ determined to be completely assimilated.
Oh my goodness.
AGM 114, Hellfire bombardment of Home HQ commences 12:01 a.m.
I knew everything would get crazy as soon as they named something after Nero.
Also, we already know for a flying fucking fact, fire doesn't work.
Yeah. They're still gonna try. It's like that fire didn't work, but this one will work.
I mean, it would work against the Deathbringers because they're mainly human. So we'll kill them.
Yeah.
Right, anyways, in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, this music. Oh! It's so pretty. Obliterated. Okay, so that's just nukes. Ground forces raid Long Pine Altar, 12:03 a.m. The motherfuckers ain't even fucking dead. Obliterated. Joe's family, guy get tracked and located at coordinates those numbers. I'm gonna read that out. Straight up nukes. Obliterated. Orbital bombardment of Alpha Chunk in Starfield Ranch commences at 12:10 a.m.
I have a feeling that's not the one they think it is.
Obliterated. Third kill threat. Obliterated. Secure access broadcast. Top secret classification broadcast commences April 14th, 1999. Proof for broadcast by Admiral Nero. Why are there still 9 videos left? Propaganda.
As per the request of Admiral Nero of Home Delta Division, this report is to be given to the Select Committee consisting of the Secretary of Defense and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration on the date of April 14, 1999. This report is classified as top secret in an effort to preserve national security. On April 13th, Home Delta forces managed to successfully eliminate all known traces of the Starkill threat. While some Starkill spores remain in the atmosphere around operational zones in the Midwest, these spores were discovered to be inert without the presence of a central biomass hub. Research is now underway at various institutions across the United States to uncover the Starkill's true nature and functionality. Preliminary research performed by Home Delta has led to hypotheses surrounding the possible origins for AZ-001, or possible instances of AZ-001's arrival to Earth in the past. Throughout written history, world cultures and religions describe some variation of an apocalyptic deluge, in which a great destructive force violently brings civilization to an end. Researchers believe this deluge is representative of the organism known as AZ-001 and the subsequent Starkill infestation. It is believed that the civilization and the event occurs in cycles, though much remains uncertain at this time. However, what we do know is that the cycle of destruction and violence has finally been brought to an end with the might of the United States military. We may very well even have stopped the power of God himself with just a fraction of our military capabilities. Find solace in that fact, the fact that we have nothing more to fear in this universe, for we have become stronger than God. The oppressed have become the oppressor, and only oppressors have the freedom to choose peace and end the cycle of violence. Admiral Nero, I commend your efforts. You lurked among the shadows as you played your hand. I'm fully aware. You may try to kill me now, but know that the man speaking in front of this committee right now is actually a death row inmate scheduled for execution. I too am playing your game, Nero, and I'm prepared to...
Oh, he was shot at the podium.
Well, he was speaking too much truth.
Yep. He got assassinated. Damn.
That's what happens when you speak too much truth.
And also, he did say the man on the podium was a death row inmate. Oh. True. It was a literal Death Note play. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Man posing as General GC Pizzo was confirmed to be death row inmate Isaac Dune. His death was ruled as an assassination. General GC Pizzo's current whereabouts remain unknown. First possible is Zazen. Oh. Beta chunk separation. Another chunk comes off. Splashdown. Home Delta threat. Obliterated. So we won, then the thing came back for round 2. Yeah, pretty much.
I guess we can't win forever.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the water. I heard you talking shit. That's true. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that was it of that one. Of Homebound. Which I'm assuming is end of Season 1? More
That
than
is what
likely.
it ends.
Yeah. So nuking eldritch horrors beyond human comprehension never gets old. Yeah. Do you want to save season 2 for Wednesday?
Sure.
Because we have a couple. We're not going to be able to finish the last of season 2, which is almost 3 hours.
Oh!
Right.
Then yeah, Wednesday. Let's start that.
Yeah. So we'll start this. So this is the beginning of season 2 right here. Alright. This analog horror is so fucking interesting. Despite the incompetence, like, everything with it's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe. I don't know why I didn't subscribe earlier. Anyways.